U.S. government officials say the first COVID-19 vaccines will begin arriving in states Monday morning. We get more from AP's Julie Walker.
General Gus Perna says he expects the first shipments to arrive Monday with more over the following 2 days.
Within the next 24 hours, they will begin moving vaccine from the Pfizer manufacturing facility to the UPS and FedEx hubs. And then it will go out to the 636 locations nationwide.
Perna knows there won't be enough initial doses to vaccinate Americans for herd immunity.
We know that we are not done.
For those skeptical of the coronavirus vaccine, FDA Commissioner Dr. Stephen Hahn says they didn't cut corners, just red tape.
I know the meticulousness of the review that the FDA has done. I will absolutely take this COVID-19 vaccine.
I'm Julie Walker.
South Korea reported a record 950 daily coronavirus cases on Saturday, exceeding the late February peak of 909. Reuters' Emer McCarthy reports.
President Moon Jae-in has ordered the mobilization of police, military personnel and public medical doctors in an effort to curb the spread of the virus. The surge has been a blow to South Korea's pandemic fighting system, which used invasive tracing, testing and quarantine to suppress previous waves without lockdowns, keeping daily infections below 50 for much of the summer. The third wave comes despite tougher social distancing rules that took effect on Tuesday, including unprecedented curfews on restaurants and most other businesses.
That's Reuters' Emer McCarthy. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has urged world leaders to declare states of climate emergency in their countries to spur action to avoid catastrophic global warming. Guterres said that economic recovery packages launched in the wake of the coronavirus pandemic represented an opportunity to accelerate the transition to a low-carbon future, but he warned this was not happening fast enough.
Carbon dioxide levels are at record highs. Today, we are 1.2 degrees hotter than before the Industrial Revolution. If we don't change course, we may be headed for a catastrophic temperature rise of more than 3 degrees this century.
About 70 heads of state and government took part in the meeting, which was organized by Britain, the UN, and France. It took place on the 5th anniversary of the Paris Climate Agreement. French riot police dragged and arrested demonstrators in Paris who were protesting against police violence and a security bill on Saturday. Parisians and press freedom activists took to the street to protest against the draft law, which sets out to increase its surveillance tools and restrict rights on circulating images of police officers in the media and online. Protesters say the bill would also restrict civil liberties and would infringe journalists' freedom in the country. France has been hit by a wave of street protests after the government introduced the security bill in Parliament. A convoy carrying medicines and relief supplies from the International Committee of the Red Cross and the Ethiopian Red Cross Society has reached Ethiopia's Tigray province to help people affected by the fighting there. The convoy was arranged in coordination with Ethiopian government authorities. It is the first international aid to arrive in Tigray since the conflict erupted almost 6 weeks ago.